Coming up on Gameball College Kickoff, we are here live from Atchison, Kansas at Central Methodist University versus Benedict College. Stay tuned. Gameball College Kickoff begins now. What's happening, everyone? Welcome to Gameball College Kickoff, where the football season never ends. It's your boy, Michael Riley, holding it down for my brothers who could not attend to this with me, Luke Harnett and Marcus Young Genius Jenkins. I got your back. Don't worry about it. We are here live at Atchison, Kansas, Central Methodist University versus Benedict College. The pregame show, we're going to get down to it. Now, Benedict College has been coming off the back-to-back losses, one against Grandview 27-6 and the other one against Evangel University 35-21, coming up short on both games after being ranked number 2. Now, the defense has been a little bit suspect in the last 2 games here and there, giving up big points, so they need to tighten up a little bit, play better coverage, and do not give up big plays if they want to win against Central Methodist University at home company. Now, for Central Methodist, they also have some losses on as well. They need to set the tone early, get the running game going, open up the passing game, get some creases there, and be successful on third down. If you be successful on third down offensively, they'll get the job done, keep the chains running, and play time of possession against Benedict College. If you can do that, you get the upset win at home. Prediction picks, I'm going with Benedict College. It's homecoming weekend. They ain't going to lose another game that makes it 3 in a row after losing back-to-back. So I'm going to say score of 45-20. Benedict gets it done at home against Central Methodist University after starting off 5-0, blowing out teams. Then the last 2 games they have lost, it's a sour taste in their mouth, but I believe Benedict College can get it done at home, and that will do it for Gameball College Kickoff. See you back at halftime on the Halftime Short Report. Coming up on Gameball College Kickoff is halftime show. We're going to talk about Central Methodist University versus Benedict College live homecoming weekend from Atchison, Kansas. Stay tuned. Gameball College Kickoff begins now. What's happening, everyone? Welcome to Gameball College Kickoff, where the football season never ends. It's your boy, Michael Riley, holding it down for my brothers, Luke Harnett, Marcus Young Genius Jenkins, who could not attend this trip with me. I got y'all back. We're going to break down the halftime score right here. Central Methodist University 7, Benedict College 36. Now, let's get to Central Methodist. Now, offense, defense, and special teams has been struggling. Mental mistakes, turnovers, and just overall poor play. They're playing piss poor football right now. They need to tighten up, adjust the offense so they can get some momentum going, get some yards, and get some points on the board. Defense, you can't give up big plays. Stop backing off 5 yards in the secondary. Tighten it up a little bit. Play some man coverage. Play some zone. Mix it up. Get the pressure up through the middle. That's where Benedict College is one of their weaknesses at. Because if you pressure up in the middle, then they'll fold. So I expect Central Methodist University to make somewhat adjustment on defense to get it going offensively. The offensive line needs to protect better. They need to block better in the running game, and they need to pass protect better in the passing game. Switch it over to Benedict College. Offense, defense, and special teams is the course of this game. Dominate on 3 phases offensively. Got up to a 21-0 start, scoring touchdown after touchdown to touchdown. Defense got an interception and set up the offense great for another score, and special teams off a block punt, return for the touchdown, and a quarterback sack safety on the defense. So all 3 phases for Benedict College is winning. Offense, defense, and special teams is leading the way. What a way to bounce back after 2 straight losses. Now, if they continue this performance in the second half, they will blow off the waters and send Central Methodist University home packing early. You might as well not even play the whole game. Just go home early if Central Methodist can't come out and compete and get some energized and tone it up a little bit. Offense, defense, and special teams, a little bit more dignity. Play with some pride if you're Central Methodist University. And that will do it with Gameball College Kickoff halftime show. I'm Michael Riley. See you back at the post-game show on Gameball College Kickoff, where the football season never ends. What's happening, everyone? Welcome to Gameball College Kickoff, where the football season never ends. I'm Michael Riley, here with Benedict College longtime head coach Larry Wilcox. Thanks for having us here. Before we get to the game, take us back way back when to how your football coaching career started and who were your influences.
Well, that's a wide open question for being in this business for about 50 years. Having been a player here at Benedictine College and then an assistant coach for 6 years. The three head coaches that I mentored under here, John Bear-Civic, George Tardif, and Matt May, were tremendous influences on myself and the career that I've had moving forward.
Well, last year, unfortunate, you came one player short for winning the NAIA championship, and unfortunately you had a couple back-to-back losses. How were you able to bounce back from the back-to-back losses, and what did you guys learn from that national title run last season?
Well, you know, we played a great team in Morningside University last year in the national championship game in Daytona, Florida, and there was a back-and-forth battle, a classic, great college football game, and unfortunately we came out on the short end, 35-28. We have a lot of those players that have returned this season to the team, and so we had a good nucleus going into the year to build on. In recent weeks, we've been working through some injuries and things that happen to teams, and so we lost to two good teams in Grandview University and Evangel these last 2 weeks. So we needed to see if our guys were going to bounce back today, and I think they came out ready to play and really established ourselves in the early part of this football game.
So break us down what happened the first half, how you was able to dominate into the second half. It was so much, but you was still able to not give up big production. You only gave up about a few points of touchdowns and all that.
Well, you know, in the first half we got off to a big lead. I don't remember exactly what the score was at halftime. I think we had 30 points at the halftime. Offense and defense establishing field position for us was big in that. And then our kicking game. We had some great kick returns this today on both punt and kickoff. So that really got us field position and helped to shorten the field for our offense. Second half, you know, it was sort of a story of switching touchdowns. We got one, they got one, we got one, they got one. And as we got into the middle of the third quarter, we went with our second team players, and then in the fourth quarter, our third team players. So you want those young guys to get an opportunity to play in a game like this today, but sometimes it's not at the same level as the first team is, you know. So, but we want those guys because that's our future with those younger players.
So, being in this coaching industry for 50 years, what keeps you going and what keeps you motivated and what continues to want to do this?
Well, it's fun, you know, and as long as you're having fun, you might as well do something. And I'm at a great school here, got a beautiful campus, strong academic programs. We attract spectacular young students to this school, and we get great players who want a solid education like we offer, and so they choose to be a part of the Raven tradition football-wise, and we're glad that they do.
Well, I'm glad that you have them. I'm glad they're here. One more thing. What can you take away from this game going on to the next opponent, and hopefully you can get back to that playoff contention?
Yeah. Well, Mid-American Nazarene comes in today or next week, and we'll play here. So we have our final home game of the season, and so our guys will be excited about that. It'll be our senior day for us. We have about 40 seniors on this football team. I'm sure there aren't very many colleges in the country that have over 40 seniors like we do.
No, it's not.
And so they'll be excited about that football game, and we've had a great tradition of great games with Mid-American Nazarene, so that should be similar next Saturday.
Well, thank you for your time, Coach. Always
Michael.
A pleasure. I'm Michael Riley. This is Benedict College head football coach Larry Wilcox. Stay tuned. Coming back on Gameball College Kickoff. What's happening, everyone? Welcome to Gameball College Kickoff, where the football season never ends. It's your boy, Michael Riley, holding down for my brothers who could not be here to make this trip. I got y'all back. And Atchison, Kansas, break down the final score. Benedict College 64, Central Methodist University 34. Like Coach was saying, as I interviewed him, it went back and forth, but they had 2 big touchdown returns, one for punt return and one kickoff return as well. It was just swinging back and forth and waited to the first half. Now, I do give Central Methodist a little bit of credit. They fought hard. They didn't quit. They was able to keep grinding and grinding out, even though the score was out of reach. They was able to put up 34 points. 20-some answer points in the second half. So they need to go forward, get back to the drawing board, learn from their mistakes on offense, defense, and special teams, and see what they could do better going forward. Having said that, Benedict College, they came out all fired up after 2 straight losses to 2 schools. One was Grandview University, who is currently first in the Hard American Conference. Then they lost to another good school, Evangel University, who is also in the hunt for the first spot in the Hard America Athletic Conference. So they was able to bounce back and get the big victory at home, homecoming weekend at Benedict College. They're still in their hunt, so hopefully they can finish out and win the rest of few games of the NAIA season and get back to the playoff hunt. And that will do it for Gameball College Kickoff social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Gmail. All on my right side, that'll be all on your left side. Follow those social medias, and you can also find our clothing line website at gameballshop.ecwid.com. That's gameballshop.ecwid.com. You can't forget our other brother, Marcus Young Genius Jenkins, who couldn't be here as well. Follow him Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. All in one word, Jovel ENT. Don't forget the underscore in the middle on those social media platforms. And you can't also forget my other brother, Luke, who couldn't make the trip as well. I got your back, fellas. You can follow him on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram as Luke Harnett, and Luke Harnett 2. That would be Twitter. My bad, I forgot that part. I'm Michael Wright. This is Gameball College Kickoff, where the football season never ends. Peace. We are out, and see you next week. We'll be in Salina, Kansas as Kansas Wesleyan University. Until then.